What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chanel from Complex Simplicity. Happy Monday. The days just keep rolling on by, y'all. So for those of you who follow me on my Instagram page, sorry, I got all kinds of makeup smudging. For those of you who follow me on my Instagram page at Complex Simplicity 09, on Saturday I did a nice little quick video letting you know that I was spending the night in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, also known as Amish Town, Mennonitteville, with my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, his wife. My husband was supposed to come, but unfortunately he got hostaged at work. He's a fireman, and that happens from time to time, especially on the weekends in the summer. So your girl braved it out. I drove by myself 3 hours and change each way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, to be with my family and to experience a different culture, a different way of living, and just to like really spend time with one another, having a fun out-the-box adventure. And as you see the pictures above this video clip, you know, it was cool to be in the countryside where you see cows, you see horses, you still see the Amish in their horse and buggies. They don't drive cars, don't use electricity in their houses. So like they live like back in the day, 1900s-ish. The Mennonites are more progressive than they are, but still live by similar, what's the word? Live in a similar way, so to speak. They're just a little more modern. They'll embrace today's times way more than the Amish will. But, you know, we had a good time. We went to all the farmers markets, getting fresh fruits, you know, chocolates, all types of things. We went to Miller's, which is a known all-you-can-eat buffet style spot there. They had amazing fried chicken. You know, we had a great experience, time talking and just soaking it all in, being by the countryside. We took this really cool old school railroad train ride, like how they used to back in the day, like way back in the day, where they're like, all aboard, like the horn, like all of that. You see the coal coming out of the actual train. Like, it was amazing. And we rode 45 minutes in the country, along the countryside, seeing all the corn fields. Had me thinking about Children of the Corn. Like, whoa, what's going on here? All the crops. Like, it's just amazing to see that there are other cultures and groups of people who live very different lives, y'all. The Amish and the Mennonites, I believe they're descendants from Germany. They're of the German culture and background. And so it was so cool to like really be able to see their way of life. Now, I grew up always knowing about the Amish, have gone there before with my family growing up. For some reason, this is my parents' great escape. They love to go to Lancaster, Pennsylvania as husband and wife, and they've been doing this for years. So I know that they were so eager and happy to share that with their children and their children's spouses, so to speak, even though my hubby couldn't make it. But it was really great. We had a great time. It got me to thinking that a lot of times I think simplistic lifestyles may actually be better and more beneficial to us out here. Like really having the bare necessities in life. I get how their life seems to be just a little bit more stress-free, and maybe it adds time to their clock. Maybe they live longer. Like, may not be a bad idea to simplify out here, you know? So it was a really, really, really good experience. It was just for a night. I did a lot of driving by myself. That's real, y'all. My brother had his wife in the car, keeping him company. She also drives. My dad had my mom in the car, keeping him company. She also drives. Your girl had herself and my music. It was me and my playlists that got me through 3 hours and change each way, y'all. I didn't have anyone to have any conversations with in the car, but it was cool. I had a lot of time to think about things, you know, just to listen to music and drive, you know. Some may say, well, why didn't you call somebody? I'm not necessarily that girl where I always feel like I need to have someone there. Oh, I can't be alone. I need to talk to someone. Like, I'm actually okay with having my own time. So I got to have some me time. It was just in the car, jamming to my songs. And to be honest with y'all, the songs that got me through the most were the oldies. So my playlist played a lot of random stuff from trap ratchet music like Bad and Bougie and all that kind of stuff to Baby I'm For Real, like all kinds of different things. But them old school songs like the Baby I'm For Real, like you know, those feel good jams, used to be my girl, like all those kind of songs were what got me through my ride, my journey. And so I'm leaving town with the hubby in a few days. We're flying out internationally, and I'm really looking forward to that, to really have some R&R, to not have to worry about driving my car for about 6 days, to not have to worry about cooking a meal, cleaning, doing nothing, just spending time with the hubby in paradise. So I'm gonna try to blog and vlog as much as I can this week, because I will be MIA for 6 days. I just want to give you the heads up about that. Oh, maybe Insecure, I gotta touch on that. Last night's episode of Insecure was everything and more. So good. If you also follow my Instagram and Facebook page for the website, you saw that I had a little clip of what occurred on part of the episode, and was trying to ask you all what your thoughts were, and letting you know that if you have not checked this show out, you need to. Maybe if you're 50 plus, it may not be your zhuzh, but if you're in like the 20s, 30s, early 40s bracket, mid 40s bracket, you may want to check this show out. Give it a chance. It's bomb. It's dope. It tackles real life issues that happen in careers, in relationships, all types of things, with real responses. It's so dope. And I really felt like this season it's really taking you there. And so maybe I'll do another audio recording about my true thoughts of the episode, but I just had to like be like that Insecure, y'all. On point. That Power episode, from what I have seen so far, on point. So yeah, I just wanted to come on quickly and just discuss how sometimes getting away overnight, even if it's within your state, if it's in another state, a little road trip, is good for the soul. I think it's good for the mind, especially when you're traveling with people who you really are connected to and you love and care about. It's always good to have that time to just pause with one another and enjoy each other's company without all of the electronics and phones. Like, we weren't on our phones like that other than taking pictures. You know, I put up my little thing about hey guys, your girl's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, to kind of entice you to want to check in with the website between Sunday and Monday. But after that, I pretty much was with my family and just chilling. You know, I might have answered a few texts, like if my husband was trying to reach out to me. But for the most part, I was connected, unplugged, and with my family. And I think that that is a great thing to do. So please, if you haven't been able to have that moment yet this summer, have it with the people who you love. It's so important. I think we all get way too caught up with our social media accounts and just being too involved in what's happening in other people's worlds and lives. You know, let's not forget to live our own lives, folks, right? As opposed to being nosy about what's going on in everybody else's household and everybody else's vacation and everybody else's relationships and marriages. Let's live our lives and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Life is way too short. I always say this. So I just wanted to drop a few quick lines for you and let you know, keep coming back to complex simplicity, because I'm going to try to do as much as I can before I go away in a few days. Thank you for the love. Keep on coming back to complexsimplicity.com. And until next time. Good side.